Hello. I thought I'd talk to you about passports. Here he is again. Before Adrian was born, my immigration lawyer suggested I look into getting him a different passport to a British passport because that might be a quicker way of getting him home. I have British parents and I'm British myself, but I was born abroad, so that means I can't pass on my British citizenship onto him as a right. I have to register it and then apply for a passport, and that means going through British Home Office and the British Passport Office, and they're not renowned for their speediness. So shortly after Adrian was born, I contacted the local firm of lawyers, and they told me that he would not qualify for nationality in which he was born unless he could prove that he didn't qualify for either of his parents' nationality. And I think he could probably acquire Kazakh nationality via his birth mother, but I don't want to do that because it will make the parental order more complicated, and I don't think it's actually legal for a surrogate to give away a child to a single man in Kazakhstan. So it might be breaking Kazakh law, and also if Adrian goes to Kazakhstan, and I'm not sure whether I'd ever get him out again because I'm not sure whether the surrogate would give him up. So I looked into some other passports, like you can spend £100,000 and get a passport for St Lucia, and £130,000 get a passport in the island of Vanuatu. I think it's an island in the Pacific Ocean, and could also qualify for Irish citizenship and a passport via my mother because she was born in Belfast, but I don't think that would have helped me get Adrian back any earlier, any quicker. The surrogates agency did get in contact with me, and she told me that other British parents, those British parents who also were British by descent because they were born in India or China, and managed to get their children back without too much difficulty. And if that's true, I wonder how they did it. It might be because I think here the intended mother's name goes on the passport. No, not on the passport, on the birth certificate, and that means makes it easier to apply for the birth certificate and passport online. I mean, I'm not sure if that's true, but maybe that's the reason. I talked to my surrogacy lawyer. One thing she told me is, like, if I'd gone down the American route, had a child via surrogacy in America, then the upfront cost would be a lot more expensive because the surrogate would need a higher fee, and medical costs and legal costs would be higher. But once the child was born, then you'd qualify for American citizenship and passport, and it'd be a lot easier to get them home, and parental order would be a lot cheaper too because it'd be a lot more straightforward. Wouldn't have to do all these inquiries into legalities in different jurisdictions and whether anybody being exploited or trafficked or anything like that. But back then, yes, back when I decided to do this, I had £50,000 in savings and a quarter share in my father's house. So if I'd been told that I'd have to spend over £100,000, then that probably would have put me off. Speak to you later.